Et yo tout le monde, aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo pour réagir au nouveau Brawl Talk. Tout d'abord je m'excuse de mon absence d'un mois, j'étais en vacances donc désolé. Entre temps j'avais mis des vidéos, des shorts de quelques secondes pour vous montrer mes îles Fortnite, mais elles sont toujours en calibrage, mais c'est pas grave. Donc aujourd'hui ce n'est pas le sujet, nous allons réagir au nouveau Brawl Talk. 9 minutes, c'est pour un Brawl Talk ça a l'air pas mal. Deux nouveaux brawlers donc on va voir, hein, c'est parti.
We are back from our summer break and ready for the update. Right, Danny?
On attend. On met les bons sous-titres en français parce que sinon ça va être incompréhensible. On met une bonne qualité pour bien voir. Et c'est parti. 0. Hop.
We are back from our summer break and
Ok,
ready for the
ouais,
update.
les vacances terminées. Ça commence mal. Ah, ok. Mise à jour. Mise à jour de quoi?
I see. Good job, Danny.
Ah bah d'accord. Ok, le premier brawler est un robot. Ah non. Ah oui, un robot fait par Belle. Ok. Ah, hein? Non, 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 c'est pas un robot, c'est un vieux. Ou c'est le robot? Ouais, non, c'est le vieux. Ok.
Back to the Wild West, but not
L'Ouest. Far West. La fabrique de robots. Ça, ah, Star Park encore.
also a perfect link to our newest chromatic.
Sam, le nouveau brawler chromatique. Donc lui, on l'aura dans le pass. Le deuxième membre du trio de Belle. Ah, il aime pas les robots, d'accord.
His playstyle feels very unique to
Son
Brawl.
gameplay.
When equipped with his knuckle busters, he does a stronger close
Ah,
range attack.
mais
that can
comment
hit
on
multiple
les
enemies
équipe?
at the same time. When he doesn't have them,
À main
his
nue,
attacks are not
ses
as
attaques
powerful,
sont...
but they are faster.
C'est avec l'ulti, non? Mais comment on a les points?
Activating his super with his knuckle busters
Ah,
on
il jette les
will
points,
throw them
mais
and will
il les a
damage
plus du
everything
coup.
on their way. He also gets
Wow.
a temporary speed buff.
Ah, un boost de
Activating
vitesse,
his
c'est
super
bien.
again will then call his knuckle busters
Ah,
back to his
donc
arms
il a un
and
double
damage
ulti.
everything on their way back.
Comme Bonnie.
His
attaques de base.
base.
Ouais,
Sam will get the Scissor Sam skin
ça
at the
c'est le
last
palier
tier of the
70
Brawl
du
Pass.
coup. Ok. Ah, c'est le palier 1 le Poco, il est bien.
Completing the Calamity Gang will have Lawless
Ok,
Lola as
sympa,
the
la
Power
Lola.
skin and Crowbone
Le
for
Corba
Jen.
qui est stylé. Le Squeak qui est sympa. La Pam, ouais. Oh, le Mortis c'est vénère. Un doublage spécial et une tête et tout. Un spray. Wesh. Alors, c'est pas mal, c'est pas... Oh,
And
son
lastly,
épée.
Trick or Treat Link
Oh, le Léon.
will be
Un nouveau
available
skin de
around.
Léon. Oh, mais ça...
We'll have
Oh là
all the
là.
skins for Halloween,
Ah, c'est
but they will
Halloween.
come in a different
Déjà?
update.
And speaking of skins, all the robots got
Tout-
finally removed.
oh,
They are now more
d'accord.
polished, shiny, and brawling.
Shiny.
We'll be getting another awesome 3D animation feature pen and
Avec
eight
Pam et
bit.
Arcade.
And to celebrate that, we'll be getting a new
Oh, un
mini.
nouveau mode encore.
In this mode, you must keep 8-bit
Vous devez
alive by
protéger
collecting
Arcade
coins across
en
the map
récupérant
and
des
protecting
pièces.
him from the waves of bots.
Oh.
If 8-bit is defeated, you lose the game.
Oh, bon
If you
mode.
and 8-bit survive until the end, you
Donc
win.
Arcade c'est un bot,
This
hein,
mode,
du coup.
8-bit will be a walking around and doing some
Ah
work.
ouais, ouais.
So we'll be in a team of 4.
But also make sure you always have him
En
in
vrai,
your
ça peut être
side.
sympa comme mode.
You
Protéger
can swap
Arcade.
brawlers in Power League. At the preparation screen, you can either request or receive a request to swap a brawler. And
Oh.
if everything looks great, you can accept it.
That could be
Ok.
a really good idea to secure
En
a
échange,
good brawler
genre si
first,
tu veux le brawler
or if
que
they are
ton
just
pote
better
il a
than
pris,
you
tu
with
peux
that brawler.
échanger.
We'll have a second brawler which will be
Ça
released later
si
in
je
September.
veux la rareté.
Gus is a very weird kid in
Goose?
his PJs and looks like he hasn't touched grass for a while.
But besides his catchy vibes,
Je
Gus
veux la
is actually
rareté,
a
hein.
support brawler with the ability to heal and
Un
protect.
brawler à
allies.
For every
distance
attack
apparemment.
Gus hits,
Un
he
brawler
charges
pour
a new
Halloween
bar.
qui sort en septembre.
Once this bar is full, the next attack you hit will drop a ghost
C'est une
in
meuf
the
ou un
map.
mec?
If your allies touch this ghost, they will heal. You can drop multiple
Plusieurs
ghosts in
fantômes
the
peuvent
map.
coexister.
With
Ouais,
his
c'est
super,
en gros
he's
pour
able
Halloween.
to cast a shield
Avec
either
Super,
on
Gus
his
lance un
allies or
bouclier
on
sur
himself.
lui-même.
To cast it on allies, you should aim and hit your shot.
Ok.
To use it on yourself,
Pour
you just
protéger.
tap the super button as
Ah
if
ouais,
you would be
en
on
gros
point.
son ult
And
c'est
great
comme
news,
le
if you
gadget
look
de
forward
Edgar.
to unlocking him, he will be
C'est
super
un
rare.
rare.
It's quite easy to find
Bon
in
bah,
boxes.
ça va pas durer longtemps pour
Trophy
l'avoir.
reset is
Hein.
getting longer. It's now every 8 weeks in line
Toutes
with
les
the Brawl
8
Pass
semaines.
seasons.
We are partnering with some awesome esport teams, and you'll be able to support them too by getting their profile picture or pings from the shop.
New
Ok.
challenges and quests with new sprays and
Nouveau
profile
défi,
pictures as
ça
rewards.
The
j'aime
Robot
bien.
Factory environment is also available in Showdown.
New gadgets for Buzz and Grief.
Ça c'est
Here's
bien,
price
gadget.
reduction.
Ah, il y a le
And
mortissant en or
message
aussi.
from the future. We managed to travel in time and get Frank from the future to
Frank
tell
du
you a
futur
bit
va vous
more
parler.
about what we have planned for Brawl Stars
Ça, c'est
in the
bien.
future.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Wait, that's
Il date,
from the
Frank.
past. Sorry, Frank.
Il date.
So, we're all aware that we have some players who are concerned about the future. What do you have for the community?
Well, for the last few months, we've focused on designing and building our high-level roadmap for the future. And this is the first time
C'est la toute
ever
première fois que
we
nous
are
parlons de
talking
nos
about our
projets.
future plans with you, our players. Why are we doing this? We feel there's a disconnect between you and us, and we'd like to resolve it.
S'il
So,
parle de
let's
l'avenir
talk
du
about
jeu,
the
c'est
next
très bien.
update.
To get this out of the way, yes, we are going to rework years.
Les
We
équ-
didn't plan to make changes to the system this year,
En
but we
fait, les
understand
équipements,
feelings and
c'est
frustrations
pas ce
about
qu'ils
it.
voulaient vraiment mettre.
We share most of them. Consequently, we decided to prioritize this and push back other changes. In fact, we're going to make some changes already in this update. We reduce the cost to craft gears and gear levels by about 50%.
Ok, si ça coûte moins cher, ça va.
By reducing the amount of required scrap and tokens.
So, should we talk about October a little bit?
Ah, Halloween, j'aime
We're
bien.
going to simplify the flow on how you acquire gears and
Ouais,
decrease their cost.
il y a toujours les
And at the
équipements
same
du coup.
time, we're going to introduce additional, more specific gears
Il y a toujours les
which won't be
équipements.
usable for all the brawlers.
And can we talk about what happens to existing gears?
We're pretty much hitting
On
the
va tout
reset button for
réinitialiser.
gears and we'll reimburse all existing scrap.
Ah,
gear
s'il
tokens,
rembourse,
and
c'est
we'll
bon.
recraft the
Oui,
gears
oui,
to
bah
you.
oui, alors c'est bon, je prends.
This will happen in coins, and coins will play a much bigger
Des
role in
pièces.
how to unlock gears in the
Oh
future.
bah, je suis déjà riche en
This
pièces,
essentially
mais
allows
pourquoi
you a
pas.
full respec for gears once the October update arrived.
Donc il y aura une mise à jour en octobre et une mise à jour dans quelques jours, si j'ai bien compris.
compris. You've collected since we've introduced them last year.
Cool. And there is more, right?
Why, Paula? Yes. We're also reworking the existing PvE
Les modes du
weekend modes.
week-end.
We ultimately don't believe they are fun anymore, and we're going to replace
C'est-à-dire
them with
qu'il
a
les
new, more
remplace.
dynamic PvE system, which will introduce new features,
Un mode
including
dynamique.
multiple stages, persistent power-ups, different environments, and new types of enemies and bosses. Almost
Ok.
like a place where we'll be able to tell a story in the future.
We
Ouais,
also
le jeu
have
va
plans
beaucoup changer,
beyond
donc c'est
October.
positif en vrai.
That's right. The timeline becomes a bit more uncertain at this point. However, there are a few bigger topics we would like to tackle. And the first one is affecting the current progression
Système de
system and its reliance
progression.
on luck in order to unlock brawlers. We would like you to have more say in which brawlers you unlock and when, as well as which brawlers you would like to upgrade.
Ça c'est
These
bien.
changes have a huge
Mais j'ai
impact
déjà
on
joué
how brawlers
Brawler.
played and will give every player a clear goal in the game. We'd like to get these changes into your hands as fast as possible.
Quelle mise à
And
jour,
there are
attendez,
more
attendez.
things the team
Upgrade. These changes are affecting the current
Le
progression
système de
system and its reliance
progression
on
et
luck
le fait de
in
compter
order
sur
to
la
unlock
chance pour
brawlers.
débloquer des brawlers.
We would like you to
Nous
have
voulons
more
vous
say in
aider à
which brawlers
débloquer
you
les brawlers
unlock
de votre
and when.
choix. Ouais, mais
as well as
faut,
which
faut
brawlers you
doser
would like to
et les
upgrade.
améliorer comme on veut.
These changes have a huge impact on how brawlers played. It will
Ouais,
give every player a clear goal in the game.
oui,
We'd like to get these changes into your hands as fast as possible.
ok.
and there are more things the team is working on.
Yes, we would like to make it more meaningful to improve playing certain brawlers. The concept of mastery. Think clearer goals, rewards.
Ah, ils
you
vont
get
faire
it.
comme Clash Royale, des
Additional items
maîtrises.
on our current list of things to do are
Ouais,
matchmaking,
matchmaking,
better
faut
sense of
doser, hein, les
collecting
randoms ils
cosmetics,
servent à rien.
ways
Hein.
for you to show them off, as well as tools for you to share
De quoi
rewards.
cosmétique?
You get it. Additional items on
Il y a
our
d'autres
current
choses
list of
sur la
things
liste
to
comme le
do are
matchmaking,
matchmaking,
merci.
better sense
La
of
collection d'éléments
collecting cosmetics,
cosmétiques
and more
et
ways
comment
for you
les
to
afficher
show
en
them
jeu,
off,
ça serait cool.
as
Ouais.
well as tools for you to
Ainsi que
share
des
cool
outils pour
moments in the
partager
game
vos
on
meilleures
social
actions
media
sur les réseaux.
directly from
Ok,
within
ça
the
c'est
game.
bien aussi.
We'd also
c'est
like
bien.
to introduce ways for you to recruit your friends. And yes, in
En
parallel,
parallèle,
we've
nous
started
travaillons
working
aussi
on
sur
a
un
system to
système de
report other
signalement.
players for things like brief play. We're likely going
C'est
to roll this
bien.
one out rather sooner than later and start the process of collecting data and get a sense of
Les
the
mecs
volume of
qui
recruits.
teammate, ça c'est
This isn't a
bien.
complete list of everything we'll do, but these are the
Il
topics
s'agit de
currently
nos
taking
axes
the majority
principaux.
of our focus. You can learn more
On va
about
savoir
upcoming
plus regarder
features
les
as
épisodes de
usual
Brawl
here
Talk.
in Brawl Talk.
And with this, thanks for watching.
Quoi les nouveaux
Like and
skins en or?
subscribe
C'est quoi
and
les
see
nouveaux skins en or?
you in October.
Edgar, Byron, Squeak, il y en a un qui est caché, l'autre c'est Otis.
And giveaways.
Ah, des cadeaux.
Brawl Stars creators will be giving away
Ouais,
bunny
des
squid.
skins.
So search for
Ah ouais, mais
hashtag
ça, faut être
bunny
chanceux.
squid giveaway
Je participe
here on
jamais au
YouTube or
tirage,
any
mais
social
bon.
media, and read the rules to participate in
Le
the
Squeak
giveaway
est
hosted
sympa
by the Brawl
pour le
content
brawl
creator.
lunaire, en tout cas.
And this isn't a list. What's wrong with me? I did it perfectly before. I remember.
Ça, c'est la fin, non?
And if everything looks great for
Ok.
you, you can. This is supernatural.
That's right. Hasta la vista, baby. I'm better than
Ok, ok.
everything.
R2D2 sounds. Should I do it?
Bah, en vrai, c'était sympa.
We managed
Ils
to
ont fait un
travel
skin de
in
Léon
time
que
and
je
get Frank
m'attendais
from
pas
the
parce que
future to
Léon
tell you
a
a bit
pas
more
mal de
about
skins.
what we have planned
Le
for
nouveau
Brawl
brawler,
Stars in the
il est
future,
rare donc je vais l'avoir en 2 secondes.
which is quite
Ça,
easy to find in boxes.
ça c'est chiant. J'aurais
Trophy
voulu un
reset is
mythique
getting
légendaire à la
longer.
limite,
It's now
mais
every
là c'est
8
facile.
weeks in line with the Brawl Pass
Et
We
seasons.
are partnering
ah ouais.
with some awesome esports
C'est où les
teams,
robots?
and you'll be able to support them too. by
Ah
getting-
ouais.
Come in a different update.
Ah, il est le Léon, le Léon.
Well,
Ils
two
vont le
color
montrer.
variations in the shop for 49 gems each.
And lastly, Trick or Treat
Il est beau,
Leon, which will
franchement,
be available
un
around
Léon.
Halloween. We'll have other skins for Halloween, but they will come in a different update.
And
Franchement.
speaking of
Et les
skins,
robots, ils ont de
all
la
the
gueule
robots
en
got
vrai. Le
finally
remodel, il est
remodeled. They
pas
are a lot
mal.
more polished,
Non, franchement, en
shiny,
vrai, je
and
pense qu'ils
brown.
ont géré la mise à jour. En plus,
We'll
s'ils
be getting
veulent
another awesome
aider les gens à
3D
avoir plus
animation
facilement les
feature
équipements,
planned
parce
and
qu'il y en a
make
qui n'ont
and
pas,
to celebrate
miskin,
that, we'll be
c'est
getting a new
difficile.
PV mode.
In
Ils
this
ont l'air
mode,
de
you
vouloir
must keep
donner
aiding
des
us with
photos de
new spreads
profil quand on achète des skins, genre des
and
trucs
profile
filés
pictures
en
as
or et tout.
rewards.
The Robot
Donc
Factory
ça serait
environment is
cool.
also available in Showdown.
Et
New
dans
gadgets
ce qu'ils
for
ont parlé
Buzz
pour
and
l'avenir
Green.
du jeu, ça
Year's
a l'air
price
pas
reduction.
si mal en
And
vrai.
a
Genre
message
les gens qui ont
from
des
the future.
cosmétiques, genre la Lola.
We
là.
managed to travel in time and get
Ouais.
Frank from the future to tell
Non,
you a bit
franchement,
more.
c'était un bon
Reset
Brawl
is
Talk. En
getting
vrai, je l'ai
longer.
aimé.
It's now
En tout cas, j'espère que vous aussi, et j'espère que la vidéo vous aura plu. La vidéo risque d'arriver assez tard, je m'en excuse, mais voilà, donc j'espère que la vidéo vous aura plu. Si c'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à liker, commenter et à partager. Et moi, je vous dis sur ce, et ciao!